there's a reason why I'm here, and I'll know when I know. Everything usually just kind of works out for me.
Like 2008 Ryan Reynolds.
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times movie sequels fixed a problem from an earlier entry in the series. Since we will be talking about some major reveals, we're issuing a spoiler warning.
I don't know, you come here and you don't learn anything about these animals except what you want to know. You made them and now you think you own them.
Number 10, Odin has the Infinity Gauntlet. Thor Ragnarok. Marvel has been no stranger to putting Easter eggs in their films, a treat for eagle-eyed fans of the comics and wider Marvel lore.
What is it?
Power, Doctor. If we can figure out how to tap it, maybe unlimited power.
One such example is when, in a blink and you'll miss it moment, the Infinity Gauntlet was seen in Odin's treasure vault on Asgard in the first Thor film. How Odin had the gauntlet, seemingly complete with 6 Infinity Stones, was a source of confusion when a few films later Thanos was introduced as the MCU's big bad. This was finally explained in Thor Ragnarok when Hela strolled through that vault, revealing that much of its contents were fake, including the gauntlet.
Odin's treasures.
Fake. Most of the stuff in here is fake. Weak.
Given it was for the right hand while the real gauntlet was for the left, maybe we should have known. Number 9, Tom Riddle's weirdly powerful diary. Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince. While unraveling the mystery of the Chamber of Secrets, Harry Potter came across a strange diary that allowed him to communicate with his former owner, a student from years past named Tom Riddle.
My name is Harry Potter.
The specter from the diary slowly revealed itself to be more and more powerful, possessing Harry's friend Ginny to open the chamber and taking physical form. Tom eventually revealed his true identity, the younger Voldemort. However, what the diary truly was remained a mystery, even to book readers.
Why do you care how I escaped? Voldemort was after your time.
Voldemort is my past, present, and future.
The 6th novel and film would introduce Horcruxes, powerful items that contained a piece of a dark wizard's soul. It was explained that the diary was the first of these malevolent items created by Voldemort while he was still a student, meant to extend his life after death.
4 years ago, when you saved Ginny Weasley's life in the Chamber of Secrets, you brought me this. I knew then this was a different kind of magic. Very dark, very powerful.
Number 8, the Death Star's flaw. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope / Rogue One, a Star Wars story.
Look out! You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
When Luke Skywalker destroyed the Death Star, a massive super weapon with the power to annihilate an entire planet, it was one of cinema's greatest moments. With the help of his friends and the use of the Force, he hit a small target that caused a chain reaction that destroyed the Death Star. As awesome as it was, many couldn't help but wonder how such a powerful space station could have such a glaring weakness, capable of bringing the entire thing down with a single shot.
A precise hit will start a chain reaction which should destroy the station. Only a precise hit will set up a chain reaction.
The prequel Rogue One explained that this was no accident, but a vulnerability intentionally put in by the weapon's architect, Galen Erso. Forced to work on a weapon he despised, he secretly designed a way for enemies to exploit it.
The reactor module, that's the key. That's the place I've laid my trap. It's well hidden and unstable. One blast to any part of it will destroy the entire station.
Number 7, why didn't S.H.I.E.L.D. use the Tesseract earlier? The Avengers, Captain Marvel.
Tesseract is not only active, she's behaving.
I assume you pulled the plug.
She's an energy source. We turn off the power, she turns it back on.
A major MacGuffin in the first phase of the Marvel Cinematic Universe, the Tesseract was an item with seemingly limitless potential, later revealed to be one of the 6 Infinity Stones. After being discovered and then lost in the Atlantic Ocean by the villainous Red Skull, the item was recovered by Howard Stark, one of the founders of S.H.I.E.L.D. In the Avengers, it was revealed that Nick Fury, S.H.I.E.L.D's director, was finally testing the Tesseract's powers. But why wait nearly 70 years?
Yeah, you say peace. I kind of think you mean the other thing.
Sir, Director Fury is stalling. This place is about to blow.
Captain Marvel revealed that they didn't, as Project Pegasus, a joint venture between several agencies, used the Tesseract to develop new technologies, including faster-than-light travel. Number 6, Bootstraps. Pirates of the Caribbean, The Curse of the Black Pearl. Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest.
You can accept that your father was a pirate and a good man, or you can't. The pirate is in your blood, boy, so you'll have to square with that someday.
The plot of the first Pirates involved the crew of the Black Pearl needing Will Turner's blood to break the curse placed upon them. Will was, of course, taking the place of his father, Bootstrap Bill, who the crew had seemingly killed by tying to a cannon and throwing it overboard.
And last we saw of old Bill Turner, he was sinking to the crushing black oblivion of Davy Jones' locker.
Except that the curse meant Bootstrap couldn't die, and we were shown multiple times that the undead crew could walk along the ocean floor. So why not go get him? The sequel explained that in order to escape his fate of being trapped forever on the seafloor, Bootstrap made a deal with Davy Jones.
And I thought that even the tiniest hope of escaping this fate, I would take it. I would trade anything for it.
Being trapped inside of Jones's ship, the Flying Dutchman, he would be well out of reach of the Black Pearl. Number 5. Why was Fiona in that tower? Shrek 2. When Shrek first met Fiona, she was locked in the tallest tower of a castle guarded by a dragon, waiting for her true love to arrive and break the curse placed upon her.
But she had an enchantment upon her of a fearful sort, which could only be broken by love's first kiss.
However, why was she there and who put her there were never addressed in the film. The sequel, where Shrek and Fiona travel to her parents' kingdom, revealed that they were, in fact, the ones who placed her in the tower.
I mean, it wasn't my fault. He didn't get there in time. Stop the car!
Harold.
It was further revealed that her parents were influenced by the dastardly fairy godmother who had designs for Fiona to marry her pompous son, Prince Charming. Number 4. Elves don't seem to care about Santa's death. The Santa Clauses. Due to some legal implications, when businessman Scott Calvin accidentally caused the death of Santa and put on his suit, he became his successor.
I hope you're happy, Comet. Hope you're happy. But most of all, I hope the guy that lives here is a tailor. Nice coat.
However, when Scott arrived at the North Pole to get the details of his new gig, the elves didn't seem too upset about their former boss's demise. In fact, they seemed excited to see Scott.
He's making a list.
Checking it twice. You gotta find out who's naughty or nice.
It was incredibly strange that a group of magical beings tasked with bringing cheer wouldn't want to mourn their jolly leader. The streaming series The Santa Clauses explained that it was because Santa hadn't actually died at all.
I'm here because of an accident. I saw you slip off the roof. You fell.
You think someone yelling, "Hey," really made me slip and fall?
Instead, his fall off the roof was part of an elaborate ruse, as Scott had been hand-chosen to be his replacement and the first human Santa. Number 3. These dinosaurs aren't accurate. Jurassic Park, Jurassic World.
Put your head between your knees.
Dr. Grant, my dear Dr. Sattler, welcome to Jurassic Park.
Thanks to consulting paleontologist Jack Horner, some of the plans for more lizard-like features for the original Jurassic Park's dinosaurs were made less reptilian. However, the film still took plenty of liberties, causing inaccuracies, notably that none of the dinosaurs have feathers.
What are her symptoms?
Imbalance, disorientation, labored breathing. It seems to happen about every 6 weeks or so.
6 weeks.
Over the years, as we've come to understand more about dinosaur biology, those inaccuracies have only grown more prominent. Jurassic World offered an elegant solution rooted in the franchise's lore, as other kinds of DNA were always used to fill in genetic holes at Jurassic Park.
We have always filled gaps in the genome with the DNA of other animals, and if their genetic code was pure, many of them would look quite different, but you didn't ask for reality, you asked for more teeth.
As Dr. Wu explained, the dinosaurs were not accurate recreations, but genetic hybrids, often created to be bigger and scarier, and importantly, to be in line with what park goers would think a dinosaur looks like. Number 2, Jigsaw faked his death. Saw 3. Saw began with 2 men trapped in a room with a corpse as they attempted to survive a series of deadly traps set up by the mysterious Jigsaw killer.
Every day of your working life, you have given people the news that they're going to die soon. Now you will be the cause of death.
The film ended with a major twist as the body that had lain motionless throughout the film stood up, revealing himself to be Jigsaw. On a second watch, however, a viewer might question how exactly Jigsaw managed to stay so still for so long while all that insanity was happening around him.
I can see you.
So that's what this is. Reality TV?
Don't look at me. I can't help you.
That apparent plot hole would be closed in the third Saw film thanks to one of its many flashbacks. While setting up the room with his accomplice, Amanda, Jigsaw injected himself with something that would slow his heart and relax his muscles, completing the illusion.
Slow my heart rate.
He likes my muscles. It's time.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications.
Number 1. The entire X-Men timeline. The X-Men franchise, Deadpool 2.
Don't give up on the marriage.
What would you have me do, Charles? I've heard these arguments before.
It was a long time ago.
More than perhaps any series, the X-Men films have seemingly zero regard for their own continuity. Whether this was characters being recycled and constantly recast, prequels contradicting established lore, people forgetting they knew each other, or just sloppy storytelling, the timeline was an absolute mess. So naturally, Deadpool decided to make fun of it in his first film.
Let us go talk to the professor.
McAvoy or Stewart? These timelines are so confusing.
Oh, dead or alive, you're coming with me.
However, the sequel really decided to address the issue by highlighting how much it didn't make sense, featuring a cameo from a cast from the wrong time period. Ultimately, in the film's credit sequence, Deadpool time-traveled, rewriting history and directly poking fun at his own character's inconsistencies, fixing the timeline mostly by shooting people in the head.
Hey, it's me. Don't scratch. Just cleaning up the timelines. Look, eventually, you're gonna hang up the claws.
Which times do you think a sequel fixed the problem? Let us know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more WatchMojo videos.